Sefer Devarim, Perek Tet Zayin, Pasuk Yud Dalet, we sing the famous Pasuk, V'samachta b'chagecha. If I were to ask you what comes next, you would likely say, V'hayita ach sameach. But did you know that it actually doesn't come next? The words V'hayita ach sameach don't come until the following Pasuk 30 words later. Yet Am Yisrael the world over is noheg to sing this song as if they do. Translating the Pasuk tells Am Yisrael, you shall rejoice during your festivals, and you shall indeed be joyful. It seems redundant, doesn't it? Why the repetition? Rashi, as cited by the Abarbanel, offers a profound interpretation. Rashi suggests that happiness is not merely a divine commandment. Instead, Rashi illuminates a captivating perspective. We are bestowed with an unwavering promise from the Creator. The promise assures us that if we find happiness during Sukkot, we're guaranteed happiness for the entirety of the year. The Torah, in its boundless wisdom, unveils to us the recipe for true happiness. You need not embark on quests seeking blessings or sigulot from revered figures, be they rabbis, scholars, or mystics. Instead, all you need to do is follow the recipe thoughtfully provided by the grand chef himself, God Almighty. Therefore, let us embrace the words of the Abarbanel, V'hayita lafticho, she'im yismach v'yagil hag hasukot, v'haya samech v'tuv lev v'kol hashana. And you unquestionably find joy during the celebration of Sukkot, and this joy shall permeate your heart throughout the entire year. Listen to an incredible story. Every corner of the world has its own culinary treasures. In Syria, they relish dipping morsels into creamy hummus, while Russians toast with the renowned warmth of vodka. Across the English Channel, tea remains an enduring tradition, and in China, rice and sushi grace tables with their artful simplicity. Yet our story tells an intriguing tale inside Japan. Here, the pursuit of freshness has driven fishermen to extraordinary length, venturing far from their coasts, seeking the deep, abundant waters where the highest quality fish roam. But with distance comes a challenge. The fish removed from the sea's embrace for extended periods, they lost their coveted freshness, and discerning palates recoiled at the subtlest hint of staleness. In response, the fishermen turned to innovation. Enormous freezers were installed aboard their vessels, where the catch was promptly frozen. Upon return, the fish were thawed and marketed as fresh. However, the Japanese gourmands remained unsatisfied, detecting the telltale frosty taste. Undeterred, Japanese experts embarked on a quest to salvage their beloved fish market. They devised a brilliant solution: vast seawater fish tanks on board, and as soon as the fish were hauled from the depths, they were ushered into these tanks, preserving their journey's end in freshness. Yet, a perplexing conundrum persisted. Tasting the fish from these tanks, consumers found them wanting, claiming that they possessed an unexplained melancholy flavor. The experts convened once more to dissect this culinary enigma, and as it turns out, the secret to the fish's exquisite flavor lay in their restless existence beneath the waters. Constantly on the move, pounding the surf, and ceaseless pursuit of nourishment imbues the fish with a rare freshness. In the tanks, however, they languished. Their zest for life was diminished, and with it, their flavor. In this culinary crisis, a Japanese elder proposed a remarkable, if somewhat unorthodox, solution. Introduce a shark into each tank. The shark would satiate its hunger with a portion of the catch, but its presence would compel the fish to dart and weave in perpetual motion, mirroring the vitality of their ocean habitat. This unconventional remedy proved nothing short of genius. The fish, now ceaselessly engaged in their underwater dance, arrived at the shore, exuding the freshness that the Japanese palate so ardently craved. And thus, the Japanese fish market was reborn, infused with a renewed vigor. Each of us faced trials and tribulations, challenges orchestrated by the Yetzer Hara. At times, these battles bring us to the brink of despair, leaving us feeling drained and weary. It might seem like we're running out of strength, but we must remember, the struggle is all part of a much bigger plan. The story of the Japanese fish can teach all of us a valuable lesson. Your perception creates your reality. Your perception creates your reality. The Yetzer Hara, symbolized by the relentless shark, appears to assail us, affording us no respite. But in truth, It's this very struggle that infuses life with a renewed zest. It molds us, it fortifies our spirit, and forges unyielding armor so that eventually the shark realizes it's in the wrong arena and he retreats. This is the path set for us by Borei Olam, an opportunity for elevation and growth, a means to navigate life's many challenges. Our predicament lies in viewing this battle upside down, as if it were meant to destroy us. In reality, Kutcher B'richu has gifted us an adversary that trains us. He lifts us higher. He sets us on the righteous path. And with each test we endure, it strengthens us. Tonight is Sukkot. Let's shift our perspective, recognizing that these trials are not meant to break us, but rather to build us. With every nisayon we encounter, we grow stronger. And in our resilience, we find happiness and honor and ultimately berachot bestowed upon us for our unwavering determination. Avram Avinu viewed the trials on his journey as ladders guiding him towards his goals, rather than as daunting chasms to overcome. Similarly, nisyonot should be seen as these guiding ladders that help us reach the path of goodness, rather than as pitfalls leading to despair. Your perception creates your reality. It's not just a cliche. It's the beating heart of your journey. Embrace it with all of your passion and watch it as it transforms your life into a masterpiece of your own design. This Sukkot, stand tall, dream big, and let your perception paint a world that leaves you breathless with its beauty and wonder. Hag Sameach.